Hi, everybody. I'm Roberta Little, your certified activity professional planner who believes that nursing home should be classy, creative, and full of a little fun and a little bit of hilarious. Welcome to my channel. If you want your seniors to be happy, shine, joyful, or if you just need some ideas, you're in the right place. First, I want to talk about the care plan. Care planning is something that I said I was going to do from the last video. Care planning is something that you have to put together within like a few days, maybe 5 days. It depends on your facility. That's why when you go to those care plan meetings, you go to those morning meeting and afternoon meetings, you gather the information together that you hear, and plus on the interviews that you do with the residents, you take that and you use that in your care plan meeting. Most care plan meetings consist of dietary, housekeeping, nursing staff, therapy, all disciplines that's going to be in there, and everybody going to talk a little bit about what they do and how they're going to help. Your part as activity professional is going to be how you can help them, enhance their life. In other words, if they was a reader or they just watch TV, did they read the newspaper? Did they come out? Was they sociable? That's what all this is going to come about it. And you're going to have a little bit of information because of the meetings that you went to, because of the interviews that you had, the assessments that you did with them. You're going to have that in hand. And then you will ask them, if the family is in there, you will ask them questions like, did they go to church? What their religion? What can I do to make them more comfortable here and make them feel more, say, keep the kind of lifestyle that they have on the outside? If they are a person that likes to be sociable, then you will put them in that kind of group. Maybe they just want to stay in their room and they don't want to come out. You're going to find all that out in the care plan meeting, and then you're going to put together some kind of plan or say goal for them. So make sure when this person gets admitted, you go to you get information from the morning meeting, and then you go to these care plan meetings. That's going to help you out a lot with that. Okay. Now, told y'all spring is coming up and we got a lot to cover because February is going out. So spring is getting ready to come, and we're going to cover some things. And I'm going to tell you some of the topics that we're going to go through. This month is Music and Women Month. Music and Women History. That date is actually on the 29th, but you can celebrate it on the 29th or the 28th. If I do that, I'm going to be celebrating it on the 28th. You have National Nutrition Month. You have National Craft Month, National Veggie Month, National Crochet Month, National Flower Month, Berry and Cherry Month. You have Color Therapy Month. You have National Women in History Month, Cheese Doodles Day. You have National Oreo Cookie Day. It's a whole lot of things that you can do within March that you can celebrate. And don't forget St. Patrick's Day. That's one of the big ones, St. Patrick's Day. So with the women in history, you can gather up information. I would suggest maybe do it on your coffee social. It's a lot of women that in our history that you might want to have a topic about. It could be at the coffee social, or it could be at a bigger activity if you want to do a bigger party. I would suggest do it at, a little gathering, coffee social. You could think of a lot of women that's in history. You have, I mean, if you look it up, it's just, the list goes on. And you can talk about that woman, get some information about that woman, have some coffee, juice, or whatever, have a discussion. Maybe you can do a trivia about women in history. You can put that on your calendar. Also, you have Crochet Month, for that month each week, I'm going to try to do a crochet. I don't know a whole lot about crocheting. I have done it, they call it the train. You know, you just do the train. And I have known that some people that know how to crochet, I'm asking them to join our group activity so they can kind of give us some pointers. And for some of the residents, they might not know how to crochet, but they can yarn. But they can be a part of it. If they just do one, even if they just try, they are doing it. And the ones that cannot do it, they take the yarn, loosen it up for them, tell them to roll it back up. That's something that they could be doing as part of the crocheting. And some of them are really going to get it. And you always have that one that crochet really good. So invite her to that part of the activity program. And then, well, everybody know about St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, you're going to wear, you know, getting into the green thing and all that kind of stuff. They got, oh my good, cocktail day. That's going to be fun. That's going to be one of my favorites because I'm going to put together some kind of cocktail and I'm going to have a really good social. I want y'all to stay in tune because every week I'm going to be doing one of the main events and we just going to make something out of it. You got Red Nose Day. You know, that's kind of fun. I've done that before. We're going to do that again with the red nose and the foundation that they have and what it stands for, that kind of stuff. So get ready for the spring because a lot going to go on. I believe, well, it's going to be in May when you have National Nursing Home Week. That's something you're going to look forward to kind of down the line. But right now, we just beginning, going to be just beginning in March to do some things with the spring. We already have the bikers. We got bikers that's gonna come up there with their motorcycles and entertain our residents. They're gonna cook for us, and so we're looking forward to that. That's gonna be a pretty big deal for us. They've done that before with us, and they're gonna do it again this year. So that's gonna be fun. And I'm thinking about going over something like for the volunteer. That's actually National the Volunteer Month. Think about doing something for your volunteers and, you know, just to thank them for coming out to your facility on their time, just, you know, entertaining your residents and show your appreciation. Cheese doodles. That's going to be a good one too. That's going to be part of the snack. They got cheese doodle day. So we're going to get some cheese doodles. That's going to be the snack for that afternoon. Going to serve some with some drinks. They also have National Oreo Cookie Day. Easy. Oreo cookies, the one that can have it now, the ones that can't, do the Oreo cookie ice cream. Just do something with the Oreo cookie ice cream in the afternoon, your afternoon snacks. That's some of the things that we are going to get into. Let me see here. Oh, wow. Color therapy. That's going to be a good one, too. Color therapy month. That's going to be a wide different things that you can do with color therapy. I think that's going to be really fun. I can't wait to do my research and just see what's the different things we can do with color therapy. And then we had berry. You got berry month. Strawberry, blueberry, raspberry. That's going to be a good snack too to come up with. I want y'all to keep that in mind. So look at what's coming up for March, okay? What's coming up for March again? You have Women in Music Month. You have National Nutrition Month, which you talk about nutrition, the things that they should be eating, the things that's good for them to eat. I'm gonna do a whole, just a whole little performance so you can see kind of like how I would do it. You can do it the way you want to do it, but I'm gonna show you the way how I would do it. Then you have the craft. It's National Craft Month, and I'm not really a big crafty person, but simple craft. Oh, we can do that. Then you have National Veggie Month. That's part of the snacks, your afternoon snacks. You know, you can give out some veggie, have some documents and reading on the benefits of vegetables. Okay? Of course, we went over crochet month. They even have flour, National Flour Month. flour dough. You can have some fun with that. Flour might be a little messy, but you can have some fun with that. And when you have the residents around it at that table trying to make dough and stuff, you're dealing with the flour, the perception of it looks good. Looks good. You know, the Color Therapy Month went over that. National Women in History Month went over that. The cheese doodles, and we got the Oreo cookie, okay? And I'm going to read a little something that I found that might help you out a little bit with, say, a little bit of your assessments for when a person is just coming into your facility and you're getting to know them, okay? So here's just a little summary of something you can add to your report, assessments, however you want to do it. But it's just something I want to share with you. Here it says that the family has reported that Mrs. say X likes to garden, bake, and read, and enjoys watching game shows, with her favorite being Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. Every day, she would read the newspaper to keep up with happenings in her community. Okay? Those are some of the things that you can gather around. Take that information and you're going to put something together. She likes gardening. This month is National Plant. You plant. Just plant any kind of plant that's small. Get the residents together, put it in a little pot. National Plant Day. I gotta find out what day it is. I want to say it's, let me look on here. I want to say it is on the 12th. It's National Plant a Flower Day. Oh yeah, we can do that. So you getting your calendar together for March. You're getting it together for March. So you have National Plant Day that you're going to do. You know, it's something about reading this month too. Let's read together. Put that about 2 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock that morning if you want to. Let's read together. That's part of it. I believe this month is National Reading Month too. It's a lot of that. I'm going to go over that. That's why I want y'all to be prepared. Stay tuned. Think about March. Think about March. Be ahead of yourself. Have your calendars made. Okay? So the first thing we probably should do, and we can go by the dates. So the dates on this one is, let's say the 5th is National Cheese Doodle Day. Okay? So we're going to go over that the next time I come on, and put that on your calendar, you know, for the 5th. That could be a good snack. It's National Doodles Day, you know. Cheese doodles, a good snack. And I will get the soft kind of puff, because it's not hard, kind of melts into your mouth when you eat it. That'd be good for some people. Don't forget the ones that can't have it. Sometimes mechanical soft, they can have that, because once they put it in the mouth, you know, it kind of softens up them. But these are the things that can help you prepare with your calendar. If you look up or Google some of that stuff and it tells you what goes on that month, you take that and you pick from it, because there's a lot of different things. You pick and choose depending on the residents that you have, depending on the kind of residents that you have in your facility. What kind of residents do you have in your facility? Are they demented? Are they alert, oriented, upbeat? Some of them are not. Some of them are, you know, can't walk. Some of them don't cognitively can't get it. You have to see what works for you in your facility. And I try to keep it simple. Like I said, I'm targeting my newer activity professionals, and the ones that have been in it for a long time, you know, with your ideals. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's do this together. I just want to help, okay? So if you have residents that like this kind of stuff, fine. And you have some that might be a little more upbeat, you know, that might be enough. Just some cheese doodles. So you might want to add a little twist to it. So think about that and just get creative with that. So like I said, you know, we're going to do this one day at a time. We're going to come up with these ideas. cheese doodles, Oreo cookies. Those are a good snack to have in the afternoon. You got one on the 5th, you got one on the 6th of March that you could put in your afternoon program. Now I'm going to look up some more stuff. I want you to do the same thing. And I'm going to come back. And when I come back, I'm going to do some demonstrations on, how it should look, how it should be kind of set up. And some of the things that I've got, I'm really happy about the cocktail. That's kind of stuff I like to do. Cocktail day, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be on it, okay? I want you to join in with me. So next time I come on, that's what we're going to do. So until then, I'm your activity professional, Roberta Little. You have a blessed day.